Well, yeah, it's pretty windy. I can hear the wind. That's a quick test of how it would sound.
Today I'm very excited because I finally get to upgrade my audio setup. And for that I got the DJI Wireless Mic. I got this mainly because the audio in my channel truly sucks. It's been terrible. I've been using a $30 microphone that attaches to my iPhone, and that's what I've been using. And I feel truly sorry for the people that have watched my previous videos. And I knew it was time for me to upgrade. So after doing plenty of research, I had several options, just like the DJI mic. I had the Rode Wireless Go and some other options, but I decided to go with these guys. And today I'm gonna do a little bit of an unboxing, and I'm also gonna do a first impressions on this microphone. So yeah, let's dive into the unboxing. Okay, so here we have it. Like you can see, we have a small white box. We can see some of the specs here. We have 250 meters of transmission rate, dual channel recording, up to 14 hours of onboard memory. Obviously this is portable and compact. It's compatible with iPhones, with Androids, and cameras as well. And it has a 15-hour battery life. So that's the box. Okay, so here we have some accessories, list of accessories. I'm not gonna read those because we're gonna be pulling those out as we go. We have this small box. And we have the case, and I think that's it. Let's put this over here. Before opening the main product, let's see what we have in this box. We have two wind muffs. We have a 3.5mm cable for the audio. We have a USB-C cable. We have some manuals. And that's it. We have this pouch, this carrying pouch. So here we have the charging case. And the exterior, the design, let me tell you, it looks like a really neat box. It's all black with the DJI logo on the top. In the front looks like we also have some LED lights, I'm assuming for battery status. And we also on the back have a USB-C port. In the charging case we have the two wireless microphones, we have the receiver, and we have three adapters. One for iPhone or Lightning, one for USB-C or Android, or honestly any USB-C device, and we have a mount for your camera. This is a cold shoe. We also have this display in the receiver. It's a color touch display, and here we can see the status on the battery on each microphone and the receiver as well. This is the microphone. Like you can see here, we have two LED indicators, one for power and one for recording status. I set my microphone so that every time that I pull one of the devices out of the case, it will start recording automatically. But we can stop the recording right here. There's a recording button. We also have a link button. On the top we have the microphone, and this is where the wind muff goes. We also have a 3.5mm jack in case that you want to add an additional microphone to this, such as a lavalier microphone. On the other side we have a USB-C port, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but on this USB-C you can charge the unit as well as transferring files directly to your computer. We also have a power button. On the back we have the clip. Attach it to anything you want. We also have the magnet. This is a very strong magnet, by the way. And we have the charging pins. So that was the microphone. Let me show you the receiver now. This is the receiver, and we have several indicators here. We have the indicator for the signal of the microphones, we have the battery levels of each microphone, and also the reception level of each microphone. Here on the top left we also have the recording mode. We have mono, stereo, and like you see right now I have mono with a safety track. Top right we have the signal of the receiver. Right now the microphones are idle, so they are not recording anymore, and that's why the screen on the receiver changed. If we swipe down here, we have several settings of the receiver. Like I said, we can change the safety channel. We can save it to stereo, mono, or safety channel like I have it right now. We also have some other settings like the receiver gain. You can adjust that. Also, we have the volume if you're keeping track of the recording straight from the receiver. And let me show you some of the ports here. We have audio out from the receiver. That's where you connect your 3.5mm jack from the receiver to your camera. We also have a monitor out in case that you want to monitor the audio that you're recording. We have a power button, and we have a USB-C to charge the device. Here we have the pins, and these pins are useful for you to connect the USB-C adapter, the iPhone adapter, and also the cold shoe for your camera. Back to the settings, like I said, there's multiple settings. You can adjust transmitter settings, you can adjust settings in general. You can also increase the transmitter gain. You can adjust the transmitter gain individually in case that one of your subjects is speaking a little bit lower than the other one. You can adjust that. And anyway, here you can, for example, cut the lower sounds in case that there's background noise. But yeah, you have multiple options. I have auto record enabled, so every time that I pull out the microphone, it starts recording immediately. But yeah, there's plenty of settings here that you can change, and that's what the receiver looks like. So some of the adapters that we have here, like I mentioned, we have lightning adapter, USB-C adapter, and cold shoe adapter to mount this to your camera. Okay, so here's an audio test inside of the studio. Here I have the DJI wireless mic on this side. On this side I have the iPhone $30 wireless microphone. And I'm also testing the Sony CV1 incorporated camera. I'm in the studio right now. There's a little bit of echo because it's a square, but I wanted to see how all of these perform and how they stack against each other. Let's start with the DJI wireless mic. Testing the DJI wireless mic 1, 2, 3. Let's move next to the iPhone $30 microphone. Testing the iPhone $30 microphone 1, 2, 3. How does that sound? And lastly, let's move to the Sony CV1 microphone. Testing the Sony CV1 microphone 1, 2, 3. And you know, let me grab something to see if I can do some background noise and see how that sounds. Okay, so I have this thing here. This package should be making a little bit of noise. How does that sound? How does my voice come through right now, even though I'm making this background sound? Yeah, I'm moving things around. The nice thing about the DJI wireless mic is the magnet. It's much easier to use the magnet, put it under my shirt, and this looks way better than this clip over here. So I think that's really nice. Yeah, there it is. There you have it. So yeah, right now I'm using the transmitter on its own, standalone. I have it clipped to my hoodie right now. I'm using the internal recording capability. We'll see how it deals with the wind right now. Somewhat windy. I can hear the wind in my ears. Yeah, it's pretty windy. I can hear the wind. Hopefully not much of that will come through. Like I said, it's pretty windy right now. I'm also pretty close to the highway, so I don't know if you can hear the cars in the background. It's somewhat loud over here. Like I cannot record here with other microphones without capturing some background noise. So this should have enough memory to record up to 15 hours.
I do think that each charge provides 5 hours of power, so obviously you're gonna reach that limit first, but you can swap microphones and start using the other microphone while you charge this one. How's the sound? How does it sound? I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster. Let's see, even though it's freaking freezing right now. Hopefully I don't fall, because I usually fall whenever I'm riding my one wheel. Pretty windy right now. Testing the microphone. How does my voice sound with all of the wind in the background? I guess I could compare the sound right now with my Insta360 as well. Microphone on the Insta360, it's not very good. But yeah, like I said, I'm using the transmitter on its own, the microphone on its own, no receiver right now. I have the wind muff with me, clipped to my hoodie. Yeah, that's a quick test on how it would sound if I'm riding my one wheel or maybe a bike. I want to say I'm going like 12 miles an hour right now. Well, yeah, it's pretty windy. I can hear the wind. That's a quick test of how it would sound, and I'm going to be comparing this to the other microphones.
Okay, so I'm back from doing a bunch of testing, and I have to say that I am really impressed with the performance of this little microphone, especially under windy conditions. And it's definitely what I was looking for. If you can see the video with my one wheel, it gets very windy. Even at 15 miles an hour, you can hear the highway, you can hear the wind. And this little microphone performed like a champ. So I think it's been a great purchase. It's been great. I'm gonna show you the little setup that I have with my camera right now, because for my use case, I don't even need to connect the receiver to the camera. Right now I'm doing it just so I can keep track of the audio levels, but I'm not even using the 3.5 millimeters cable. Like I don't need that. Most of the time I'm just gonna be using it like this. I can just record and stop recording and we'll go to the internal memory immediately. I can just connect this to my computer via the USB-C, like a thumb drive, and that's it. I really do not need any more. But if I ever need to make changes to the settings, I can do that through the receiver. That's really nice. Maybe if you watch the comparison of the microphones, maybe you would have thought that this setup with the iPhone and the $30 microphone was not too bad. And in reality, it's not that bad whenever you are in a controlled environment. Like for example, in a room like this, it doesn't sound too bad. But as soon as you go outside and there's a little bit of wind, or especially whenever I look down and I speak directly into the microphone, there's a lot of peaking. There's a lot of sound that the microphone cannot handle and that this little microphone can definitely handle. So I want to say I'm really happy with the purchase. Even though these microphones are on the expensive side, they are like $330. But I think that they are well worth it. So I absolutely recommend this. They are super convenient. But yeah, if you're looking for an all-in-one microphone, I think that this is one of the best microphones that you can get. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below if you're interested in buying this. Those links are usually affiliate links, so if you buy from those, you would be supporting this channel, but that doesn't really have any impact or anything on you. So if you do, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm very happy with the microphone. I hope that you liked the video, and if you did, please give me a like, and I'll see you on the next one.